What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over the Aries full moon that is transpired on October the 6th, 2025. For those of you that don't know, hi, my name is Tiara. I post weekly tarot messages for all signs, Aries through Pisces, every week. So if you want to tune in to see what my cards have to tell you for that week, definitely tune in. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and also you can comment. And that way you'll be always notified, so that way you won't miss a post from me. Also, I will say that I sometimes post podcast episodes as well as vlogs, depending on what it is that I decide to do. But for the most part, I post a lot of different stuff on this channel. It's not just a tarot channel, but that's primarily what I do most of the time. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and read for the collective. I already shuffled the cards off camera. Well, actually I did shuffle them on camera, but there was a lot of stuff going on with the footage, so I'm just scrapping that. But for the most part, just know I shuffled and I already pulled 2 cards. And what I pulled was the 4 of Wands upright as well as the 2 of Wands reverse with the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So that just tells me that, like, you're focusing on your foundation and you're not, I think you're not going to allow stuff to, like, you know, make a break in something. It's like you're not trying to force an outcome, but you're allowing the outcome to just like unfold naturally versus like you trying to put your hand in it in some way, shape, or form. You're cooperating with the universe, or you're cooperating with the energies that are around you right now. It's not like you're falling victim to it, but it also feels like you're not trying to like resist it, if that makes sense. You're allowing things to fall into place the way that it's supposed to. Why the 4 of Wands up right here? Queen of Cups. I also think you're detaching emotionally from like things that was, you're not necessarily blocking your, let me see, let me get more clarification. Why the 2 of Wands reverse here? 5 of Swords reverse. Oh. You allowing stuff to go. I think you're no longer going to put yourself in a space where you're forcing an outcome or you're forcing things to work out. Because clarifying the 4 of Wands reverse, the 4 of Wands upright, it feels like it's reversed, but it's upright. Clarifying the 4 of Wands reverse, upright is the Queen of Cups reverse. So what I get with this is that, like, you're detaching yourself from things. You might be a little bit pessimistic about you thinking if you're going to get exactly what you want. Like, you're going to get the happy home life. You're going to get that stable job, or, you know, that family. You're going to get the whole 9 yards. I think you're, like, getting a little bit pessimistic about it. But I also get that you're stopping something in its tracks that's preventing you from getting what you really want. It's things that are not working out, or things that are not cooperating the way that you want it to. And then you're going to open yourself up to something that is more in alignment to you. But I see you're in a closed off energy, and you're not allowing stuff to, like, you're not putting yourself in a forceful energy, if that makes sense. You wanting this, I get that you want stuff to flow to you a lot more than you think. So let me see. Why the Queen of Cups reverse here? Queen of Pentacles. You're going to stand strong. You're going to stand sturdy. Like, you want to make a root, like, become rooted. I think you're tired of the instability that a situation has caused. And now you're trying to gain your stable footing. You're more so like detaching yourself from your emotions and getting into the physical. More so your assets, like your finances, your job, your career. Like, and also it seemed like you want to pamper yourself, because whenever I think of the Queen of Wands, I think of someone that wants to pamper themselves, wants to take care of themselves, or someone that's more like have more boundaries, but not harsh boundaries like the Queen of Swords may have it. But it seems as though you're more so like in a nurturing energy, and you want to protect that. And also, I think you're dropping instability. You're dropping instability here. Things that make you feel unstable, or things that make you feel as though like things are off-putting. You're just allowing stuff to naturally slide off of you, is what I get. Oh my God, what's coming up for this Aries full moon that is transpiring on October 6, 2025? What is it that the collective need to know? You're not backing down from something. I think also get that you're not backing down from something. I pulled the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Cups reverse. So it means that, like, you're really standing strong in something. There's a lot of people here A lot of women involved too. I guess someone don't want to walk away from something, walk away from a connection because they feel as though that's all they can get. Also pulled the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Someone may come back around to offer you something, collective. This may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo. There may be someone that, like, they won't rest until they give you something or communicate something to you or give you something. What is this about? What's the Eight of Cups reverse about? Six of Wands. Reverse. Why the Queen of Wands here? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is weird. A connection. It's a connection with somebody. Someone's not walking away from, someone's not getting acknowledgement, but yet and still they want to, it's like, there's lack in this connection here. Someone feels tied to a connection. They won't let go. They don't feel like they can sustain themselves on their own. I get someone I'm reading for, they may feel as though they can't sustain something on their own. Like they can't get that growth and abundance. Okay, I'm getting two different stories. I keep getting relationship cards too. Someone's trying to force a happy outcome. Collective, are you trying to force an outcome with somebody that, hold on, defend a, what am I reading, bro? Like, I literally started this reading 3 times. 3 times. What the fuck is this? What is this about? Can you give me more clarification like a straight? What is this about, please? Letting go. You feel as though you can't let go. You're defending a decision you making. You standing firm on something. Like you, okay, that's what I got that energy. You're not backing down. But you're not backing down from a connection. Someone's being stubborn here, collective. Like they don't want to release it. They're trying to fight. Like they're trying to get out of an ending, like stop an ending from happening. Something like no, they want to stay committed. I don't care if all hell breaks loose. I still want this. Someone's stubbornly committing to something. Like they just want to stand firm on it. And it seemed like they're on autopilot, like emotionally detached. There's someone I'm reading for in this spread here. Give me more cards, please. You're blocking something. You're blocking something. What is the Eight of Wands reverse here? There's blocks in communication, or someone may be blocked. Someone's blocked. Someone blocked a commitment, connection. Someone wants to come back around and offer you something, but they're blocked. And they feel as though they want to fight for something. They want to fight for this connection. They don't want to fight for... They're stubbornly holding on to something. They don't want to let go. They're being patient. Like it's like someone's waiting to stay committed. Like they... But it's not working out. I'm confused. It's like 2 different things I'm reading. One end is like, okay, I'm standing firm, but I also get someone's not backing down. Like, I want this type energy. Like, I want this. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. I don't care what happens. I want to stay this way. What is this about? Someone wants to come back around and offer you something. But it seems as though communication is blocked from this person. I don't think you really want this. Either you don't want this or you want this, but you feel as though you can't make it happen. I'm so lost. Girl, what am I reading? is that about? This a burden, y'all. Y'all are you not letting go because you're burdening yourself, trying to keep something going. Why you feel as though you can't get someone else, collective? Why you feel as though you can't get someone else and you burning yourself out, or you burdening yourself because you think this is all you can get? Why I keep getting in the collective? I'm just saying this in general. Whoever I'm reading for, this not going to be everyone's reading. I can already say right now. Stop thinking you don't have no fucking options. And if you don't have the fucking options, stop settling for shit until the option come around that you want. And if the option don't come around, shit, be your own option. Be there for yourself. I'm confused. Like, why are you settling for some shit why? I only want to know why, because that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. And that's really crazy. I'm not trying to be funny. That's really crazy to me. You're not getting acknowledged. You're not being seen. You're not getting what you want. But yet and still, you still want to stay connected to this person. And then there's someone, it's like you want to come back around, but communication is blocked. But this is something that's been released. Well, okay, can you give me a clear message, please? Clear message. What is this about? Please. Lies. You're trying to decide whether or not you want to stay or commit, or stay, commit, and go, or go. You're waiting on something to change. What are you waiting on to change? You're waiting on something to change, and you're trying to see if this is worth the investment of your time, your energy, your resources. You're trying to see if this is worth the commitment. Like, you're really going back and forth on whether or not you want to give someone another chance, is what I see here. Why? I'm not going to lie to you. To be honest with you, collective, you wouldn't even have to be in this position if the person was right for you in the beginning. The fact that you having to decide whether or not this person is worth your time and energy or resources, that tells me all I need to know. Because the right person would not let you be thinking like this. Have you in fight or flight. Carrying the whole load and shit. And lying to your fucking face. What is the Ace of Swords here for? Why the Ace of Swords reverse here for? They're not working on this. They coming back around to bullshit in your face. Someone's coming back around to waste your fucking time. That's what I see here. Someone's coming back around to waste your fucking time. And it's like you standing firm and confident. It's like you're stuck. Like, I don't know if you feel as though you can't get no one else. Some folks need to hear this just to see how crazy this fucking sounds. But, girl. Possible air sign want to come back around to waste your fucking time. Does not necessarily have to be. What is that about? Why the 4 Wands here? Lack of cooperation. This person ain't gonna cooperate, collective. Lack of cooperation, avoidance, immaturity emotionally, cause a fat ass disappointment. Collective, at first I read in the beginning where like, oh, it's like you're standing firm, like you're like wanting to nurture, but then it started to turn into a relationship reading. Y'all better be glad I can't pause this damn thing, because this like literally pissed me off, low-key. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I, till this day, do not understand how folks have the patience to put up with bullshit. I just don't. Because, and I know a lot of people, if they come across this video, they may be clicking the fuck off. At this point, I don't give a fuck. Some folks need to hear this. If they don't want to hear it, oh the fuck well. It bothers me when I see people especially people that are doing good for themselves, look good, feel good, have their shit together. And here I am noticing that they're focusing on a dud, or they have a fucking dud fucking them over. Like making them feel like putting a damp rag over them or some shit. I'm like, you can do so much better. Even if you, and even if the options are not there, be your own first option first. Damn, choose you. You don't have to always choose someone else. It boils me over when just because someone come back around that you once saw something with, that does not mean you have to accept them back. Ask me how I know that. I don't mind. I may sound like a broken record, but I'm being real with you here. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, if I'm being honest with you, because it just like it's pissing me off. But don't ever go back around to reinforce change, because you're gonna end up Shitter's Creek, and you're gonna end up in a space that you don't want to be in. And then it's gonna take you a long time to get yourself up out of that rut that you put yourself in. If you don't want better for yourself, damn it, you're not gonna receive better for yourself. If you want better for yourself, you're gonna get better for yourself. That really just pissed me off, y'all. Because I see a confident woman here. Someone that have their shit together. And then I see this fucker here. Playing games. Not cooperating. Not giving you what you want. Stressing you out. Adding more to your plate than what you think. Lying to you. Telling you one thing but doing a fucking other. Causing more grief than happiness. I see confident women here. You're emotionally detached from this shit anyway. It's like you're on fucking autopilot. So I just hate seeing folks fucking themselves over with people that don't deserve them. I'm tired. That's disgusting. That's stupid to me. Flat out. Well, they do this, they do. What are you gaining from it but stress? I'm confused. Well, you don't understand. I don't want to understand. Because I don't want to be stressed out. And I'm not saying that everyone that you come across is a fucking headache. But I'm not saying that. But I'm not going to sit up here and put up with it just because either. Well, relationships take work. Well, not the ones that actually give to you in the way that you need it to. Not something that's giving you very little and you having to do most of the emotional work. That's why you fucking emotional detached. You feel so you can't walk away because you feel as though there's no other options. Girl, bye. Come on now. What's their advice? What's their advice if I post this? This flipped upward. Don't stress yourself. There's an offer coming in that will give you all that you want. Emotional fulfilling, happiness, sunshine, rainbows. The whole 9 yards. But you gotta release playing with yourself like this. I see the King of Wands. There may be a King of Wands here that want to offer you something. There may be a King of Wands here that want to offer you something. What is this about? But someone wants to come back around and revive something. Bring something back up from the dead. Something that's been dropped, something that's been released. Get over the drama. Get over the pettiness. Someone wants to come back up and make their rights a wrong. I mean, well, shit, that's what it feels like. Their rights are wrong. Make their wrongs a right, I guess. But I probably was right saying that. Someone wants to come back around after contemplating. But it's just going to end up in heartbreak and injustice. You're just going to cheat yourself at the end of the day. So if you choose to go back to this shit, that's on you. You have a choice. You have an option. You have all that. Don't settle for just anything, because if you settle, you end up fucking yourself over even more. That's what fuck you over. You settling for that shit. Why the death reverse? Stop waiting. Stop waiting on communication from somebody. It's not going to come through. In fact, I think you're just blocking. You need to see what else is out there. There is a connection out there for you that will actually give to you. But it seems like you're not interested because you're too caught up in trying to figure out how to make something work. I'm confused. I don't think I'm posting this, y'all. I'm tired of reading this. I'm really tired of reading this. In fact, I'm going to just stop. This reading has been so fucked up. I do not like this reading at all. I don't like what I'm reading. I really don't. Yeah. I'm going to get another message and then I might crop it. I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel. Let me see. What is another message for the collective for this Aries new moon that is transpiring on October 6th, 2025? What is another message for the collective I can relate to them? What is another message I can relate to the collective on October 6th, 2025 for the Aries full moon that is transpired? What is a message they need to hear? What is a message that they need to know? What is it that I can relate to them in regards to this Aries full moon that is transpired on October 6th, 2025? What is the message they need to know? What is the message that they need to hear? I might try again and record this tomorrow if I don't post this, because I don't like this. What is the message that they need to hear? What is the message that the collective need to hear in regards to this Aries full moon? What is the message that they need to hear? What is another message? Give me clear, cut, concise messages that they need to hear in regards to this Aries full moon. What is the message that they need to know? What is the message that they need to hear? Oh shit. What is the message that they need to hear? I'm sorry. What is the message that they need to hear? What is another message that the collective need to hear in regards to this Aries full moon that is transpiring on October 6, 2025? What is another message? Justice. You're getting your returns back on something. You're getting your returns back on something. You pulled the Empress card and the Justice card. Empress can be ruled by Libra and Taurus. Libra and Taurus. So you're getting your returns back on something. What's coming up? What is the message that they need to know in regards to this Aries full moon that is transpiring on October 6, 2025? Something's coming back. Something's coming to you. An offer of love, an offer in general, like emotional offer. And it's fast communication coming from somebody. Possible Cancer, doesn't necessarily have to be, or Libra or Taurus. There's an offer coming from somebody. There's an offer coming from somebody. Why the Empress here? 3 of Cups reverse, 2 of Cups reverse. This is something where it once failed. Like something that fell through is what I get. And I think this is coming back around to you. Something that you probably thought was a lost cause. Why the Ace of Cups here? What is that about? Yeah, something that you thought was a lost cause. I get heavy water energy. So this may be somebody or something that you disconnected from. Someone that, like, it did not work out in the beginning. I think someone want to express their emotions to you or offer you something. And it may be coming in quick from somebody. One more card. Why the Ace of Cups here? Queen of Wands. This offer also may be coming from a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Woman in particular, does not necessarily have to be. But I think they're going back and forth on whether or not they want to do it, because you got the Temperance reverse at the bottom of the deck. This person may be kind of in and out, or like trying to figure out like if they really want to do this or not. They may be kind of contemplating those things. is coming up for the collective for this Aries new moon, full moon that is transpiring on October 6, 2025. What is the message that they need to know? Nine of Pentacles reverse. Hold on. Is it upright? Hold on. Nine of Pentacles reverse. You're committing to something within this energy here. You're committing to something. What is this about? What is this about? You're committed to something, full forward. Like, it's like full steam ahead. I think you're like, something that fell apart, something may be coming back around that, like, you thought, like, you weren't going to get. But it's like you get your return investment in something. Like, your efforts were not in vain. So it seems as though you may, like, come into a, okay, what is this offer about? Communication. Someone's going to be offering you something. In fact, I think they've been like watching you or like observing you to see like if they can come back around or if they can offer you something. I guess someone wants to offer you something. Someone may be interested in you or like what you do. I don't get pentacles here, so I don't know if this career related. But I do get like someone wants to communicate something to you. They've been watching you. They've been watching you, whoever this was. They've been observing your progress. They've been observing like they've just been observing. I know the Devil card means attachment or obsession, but I think they like literally been making sure to like keep an eye on you or like, you know, make sure they don't miss out on anything just in case. Or they're trying to see when is the right time to come to you and say something to you. Why the Fool card here? Seven of Swords reverse. Someone wants to come back around and apologize. They want to make things right. Someone wants to come back around and apologize and make things right. Make a commitment of some sorts. Why the Nine of Pentacles reverse here? Yeah, it's like they want to come back around and revive something. Something that was broken. Something that was broken. They want to come back around and revive it. Someone want to come back around and apologize to make something right to you with this Aries full moon. Communication may be coming from a water sign or fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Specifically Aries or a Taurus, Libra. And this is someone that you had a disconnect with, something that it did not come together with. Like someone wants to come around and talk to you. What is this communication about, if you don't mind me asking? Why the Eight of Wands here? About some type of lost opportunity. About an opportunity that fell through. See, this is the only one that is like, I don't have the Ace of Swords, but this is Ace of Pentacles reverse. Something about a lost opportunity. Something that fell through, something that did not go through. And I think they really want to make something right. Like they really want to come back around and make something right to you. What was this missed opportunity? Something that fell through, like something from the past. Someone probably was observing your past efforts and they want to like acknowledge that. And they want to acknowledge it. Or they want to offer you something or commit to something with you. Possibly sign contracts. Like, so it's something where it's like they know they dropped the ball on you and they want to come back around and make something right with you, is what I get. And it's unexpected too. I think it's an unexpected communication. Why the Four of Wands reverse here? Why the Four of Wands reverse here? This is something you're not expecting. Why the Four of Wands reverse here? What is that about? Why the Four of Wands reverse here? Ten of Pentacles. Five of Wands, competition. You may get acknowledgement over some type of competition or over a fog. Like the clarity comes through in a situation where it cut through the bullshit that was going on behind closed doors. And I think the people that, okay, whenever I get the Five of Wands, I get group or like too much drama, too many people involved. I think someone cut through the fog of like some bullshit. I really get someone coming back around and they're observing things, and I think they're seeing things in a different perspective. Whatever this is. I see that heavy here, y'all. Someone really want to come back around and make something right. And they want to offer you something because I think they see your past efforts or your past, like, achievements, what you contributed. Why the Empress here? What is that about? This is something that did not grow properly. Yeah, this Empress, whoever this is, they've been watching you secretly. They've been observing your efforts. I get reviewing. They've been reviewing. I think they're getting honest with themselves about what transpired. What is this about? Yeah, this is about a burden they're releasing. A burden. They want to make a change, whatever this is. I'm going to call Body 7 of Swords here. Their Pentacles. They want to cooperate. It's like someone want to work out a deal with you. Someone wants to work out a deal with you because it's been stressing them out. And it's been holding them back. But it's like they want to come around and offer you something, or like give you your flowers. But they're trying to see what's the best way to go about it. What's the outcome of this situation? Nine of Wands. Ooh. Why would that shit fall all the way down there? Hold on. Ooh. Where'd that card go? Where'd that card go? Oh my God, where did that go for real, on a serious note? Nine of Cups. After some thought or after some contemplation, I think someone may come around and offer you. I get heavy, like something's gonna work itself out. Something's gonna be made right, is what I get. Advice. See what else is out there. You don't have to wait. Don't think you have to wait on something to come through to you. There's more out there for you. Is what I get. So don't feel as though you have to wait on someone to apologize or make something right. You still got to focus on you at the end of the day and see what other things are out there for you. One more card out of Three of Wands here for their advice. Yeah, something's going to get revealed. Like, you're going to see something's going to get revealed and you're going to hold yourself back from it. I think you're not going to sit up here and cut yourself short. But I think something's going to get rectified. So just know that, like, there are going to be things that come through to you. Just be open to your options, or, like, you know, be open to your horizons. You don't have to wait on just one thing. There's more out there for you is what I get. Okay. Okay. That's what I get for that one. Now we're going to do an advice portion. I'm going to do advice. So what is their advice with this Aries full moon that is transpiring on October 6th? What is the collective's advice with this Aries full moon? What is the collective's advice with this Aries full moon? What is this collective's advice with the Aries full moon? What is the collective's advice with this Aries full moon that is transpired on October 6th, 2025? What is the message that they need to hear? I don't think I'm going to post this, y'all. We'll see. What is the advice with the Aries full moon that is transpired on October 6th, 2025? What is the message that they need to know? What is the advice I can give to them with this Aries full moon? Clear-cut advice, anything that they need to know, anything that they need to take from this video. What is the Aries full moon advice for the collective here? What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to take from this reading overall? One. Okay. Oh, two. What is the advice that I gotta give to the collective in regards to this Aries full moon? Two of Wands. Before you make a decision, something got to be made clear to you first. And hold back your cup of love. Don't go overextending yourself. Don't burn yourself out trying to give to something that's not fully transparent. I get lack of transparency cards. It's like the image I'm getting in my mind right now is like someone's walking down a tunnel, but they can't see anything. And it's like you hear some, like it's like it's like you're not really getting the full picture. Like you're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You just see a bunch of darkness. So I think hold back your cup of love and don't be quick to make decisions, especially if you don't have that clarity that you need or that transparency. The star reverse here, it shows me that someone's not being upfront with you, or someone's not necessarily being clear with you, especially with it clarifying with the moon here. Something's not being made clear. Something's not being extended to you. So don't overextend yourself during this time, especially with this Aries full moon. With full moons, it represents releasing. So what is it that you need to pay attention to? And you need to look at that area of life of where this is coming from. Okay, let's see. Why the Two of Swords here? Queen of Cups. Yeah, you need to hold emotional boundaries. Hold emotional boundaries, collective. Like, don't go overextending yourself just to appease something or to get something out of something. Because it seems as though, like, it's like, you need to, like, really get a new perspective. Like, you need to see through the darkness here. You see how the Hermit card is here? It shows, like, the eyes in the darkness. You can't really see what's going on. Okay, why the Queen of Cups here? Three of Wands. See what else is out there. Like, you need to observe your options. Like, you need to see, like, just see what else is out there for you. I think you need to expand beyond what you know. Because, like, just seeing things, like, you need to try something new or look into things in a different way or go about things in a different way. Usually I think, like, for example, it's like someone's that's putting all their eggs in that basket, but it's in the wrong basket, so all their eggs break and now they got to go produce more eggs, right? What I'm getting in that analogy is, like, don't be so quick to just jump at the first thing that come towards you, especially when things are not made clear, because don't just jump at something just because you think that's the only thing that's going to come to you. Like, oh, I got to strike while the iron is hot. No, I mean, sometimes that iron may not be the right iron. Sometimes it may be a lukewarm iron. You know, something's cooking up for you, and it's like, I think it's asking you to be patient before you observe. Like, withhold your resources, like, hold back and don't do anything right now. Like, I think this is a time where people really just need to focus on what it is that is out there for them before they jump at the first thing that is coming at them. It's more so, it got to be a two-way street. You both have to want it. You know what I mean? My card, what is their advice? I get the full reverse flipped out on me. Yeah. Like, reserve yourself. Don't go towards situations where it's like bitterness or harsh words, harsh communication, or harshness involved. You don't deserve to put yourself through that type of energy, collective. You really don't. And you don't have to be don't feel as though like you have to accept that for yourself, is what I get. One more card here. Why is that there? Yeah. It's making you unhappy. I think that this is in the first reading that I got, y'all. Don't be so quick to jump at the first thing that come to you. Don't be desperate. Don't be desperate. You don't have to settle for, I keep getting that message. That's what's in the first reading. You don't have to settle. In fact, take your emotional, like, develop some emotional maturity here. Don't focus on like really rebuilding your emotional well-being. What's their advice? Six of Wands. Lack of acknowledgement from somebody. If someone, like, why would you, like, hold on. Why the Six of Wands reverse here? The same reading popping out. Hold back. Hold back. Hold back. Hold back. Hold back. I keep getting hold back. If someone try to come back around, because it's the same message that's popping up for me. Someone try to come back around and offer you something, don't just jump at it just because it says jump. Just because your friend jumped off a bridge, does that mean you have to jump off a bridge too? No, you don't. I get that message heavily here. If someone were to come back around, especially with lack of transparency, especially when you don't know what the hell you're getting yourself into, because I think someone may be trying to come back around to you just because they got something going on in their life and they're trying to find a safe haven. But I think you don't have to be that safe haven for them. In fact, I think you need to just develop emotional maturity. Like, don't allow someone to manipulate your emotions. Like, I think this person may be trying to get at your emotions, trying to pull at your heartstrings to get at you, but I'm getting that you need to shield your heart from that. In fact, I think you need to look at it from a like logical perspective. You need to, emotions and thought process, emotions in your mind should play hand in hand, not just one or the other. So I'm getting that, like, before you go offering your cup of love, don't be so quick to do that, especially in situations where you're not really getting the clear answer or the clear picture of something, okay? That's what I get heavily here. And don't feel stuck in a situation where you don't feel acknowledged. Like, you deserve to be seen and you deserve to have your needs met. I can tell you that all day, every day on the screen here, but it's up to you to want that for yourself. I can only just tell you. I can't make that happen for you. That's up to you to make that happen for you, because you got to live for you is what I get. What's their advice? Become independent of that situation, y'all. You doing that will give you the stability and the foundation that you want for yourself. It's not the end of the world here. And don't allow someone to come back in, especially if it like, don't. Hold firm boundaries. Hold firm boundaries here, collective. And don't feel as though like this is like the end of the world. You don't have to stress yourself out, and you don't have to push yourself to a point of exhaustion here. You don't have to commit to that shit. And you don't have to stay stressed over it either. That's what I get for you guys for this Aries full moon. Do not connect to things that is not fully transparent for you. Especially if you need to see what is, like, you need to get benefited too, is what I get. It's not just the other person that should get the benefits. What are you getting benefits? Oh, this person, like, they do this from time to time, but I don't like when this happened, or I don't like this. Well, okay, well, honestly, you don't have to accept it. But I'm scared, like, there's no need to be scared because you're making decisions out of fear. I think that's the overall message. Like, you shouldn't be making decisions based off fear. The decision should feel easy to make, not just something that is hard to make. When you do stuff based off of fear, you get exactly the outcome that you was trying to avoid, if that makes sense. Fear should not rule your decision making, and fear should not rule your outcome either. Don't give fear that much power. It's what I get. It's easy to think like, oh, like, this may happen or this may happen. Well, you said may. You never know. That's the thing. When you're making decisions in general, you just never know. But one thing's for sure is you got to do what's best for you at that given time. And if you're unsure about what you need to do, then wait. I think a lot of people tend to get impatient when it comes down to things, but I will be real with you, like, you don't have to, like, speed through things, if that makes sense. That's what I get. I'm sorry, it's a lot of stuff going on outside my room, but don't make decisions based off fear. Don't make unclear decisions, and don't offer yourself up to something that you're not really fully 100% in it. That's what I get. Don't commit to something that you're not fully invested in, especially if you don't want it. I get that twice. So I might post this, I might not. We'll see. I'll have to think about it, y'all. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's pull a what you shall know for this Aries full moon card here. What is it that you shall know? What is it you should take from this reading? What is it they shall know? What is it they shall know for this Aries full moon? What is it that the collector shall know for this Aries full moon here? What is it that they shall know? What is it that they shall know? I can't believe I've been on 45 minutes. I'm going to edit this, I think. What is it that they shall know? What is it that they shall know? One. What is it that the collector shall know? Two. What is it that collective shall know? Three. What is it that the collective shall know? Letting go. Awareness at the bottom of the deck. Letting go and awareness. I think I do need to post this, y'all. Someone need to hear my message. I'm gonna review it before I post it though. So I may post this on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see, y'all. You'll see. May you know letting go. I read this. I think this is the message for. I got this message before. Letting go. And awareness. I think I'll read the awareness card at the bottom of the deck too, because I think there's something you need to be aware of. Let's see. Someone really needs to hear this. Okay. May you know the power of letting go. May you find strength and freedom in letting go of those things that no longer serve you. Old patterns, painful thoughts, unhappy ways of being. Bring awareness to where it's hard to let go. Why are you hanging on so tight? Where's the freedom? Remember that a beautiful and tender flower will wilt in a quenched fist. May you know letting go. And it said the word awareness. So I'm feeling called to read that word, even though it's at the bottom of the deck. So let me go ahead and read awareness here. And I went right to it too. Okay. May you know awareness. May you know your body, your mind, and your heart intricately. May you know what makes you joyful and what causes you pain and suffering. Be aware of all these powerful signals and find every opportunity to move towards joy. Awareness will empower you to assess the situation with clarity and make wise decisions towards your greatest good. May you know awareness. Okay, collective. So overall, I think I was getting on something because that's why I kept getting that weird message in the beginning that kept pissing me off. Was that like, don't walk in the dark. Like, don't offer yourself into something you're not fully invested in or you're not fully aware of. Like, if something's not fully transparent to you, this is just like going to meet a stranger. Not just a stranger, but it's like, for example, if you don't know fully what you're getting yourself into, do not get yourself into it, because it will be harder to get out of it than it is to get in it. So just be aware of like the decisions that you make during this time, because I keep getting this message. So just be aware of things and just be reserved and like withhold yourself from making decisions that are not to your greatest good. And refer back to this message at the end of the video. If you don't listen to shit else, listen to these cards here that I pulled for you guys, okay? So without further ado, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sorry for this chaotic reading. I didn't expect it to be this chaotic, but someone really needed to hear this message, whoever come across my channel, because it bothers me when I hear or when I read that people are accepting something that ain't worth their time, or I just don't like it. But for the most part, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on the video, because I post my videos sporadically. But until then, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles.